This latest devlog for Tales of Tanorio is absolutely gigantic, with a bunch of new things about chaining, hunting, as well as some new feedback and just other stuff. So, let's talk all about it. So first off, the devs just announced about some things they are changing in regards to feedback from the direct. In short, these includes changes to encounters, animations, and battle UI, which I definitely feel will make a lot of people happy, as they were obviously, the main complaints. So, now on to chaining. The main things is that the chaining GUI will be hidden in important cutscenes and stuff. Before, chain boosted odds only affected the grass, but now they affect the actual overworld encounters. So, if an overworld encounter does spawn and it is shiny, it will clear your chain. So you need to watch out for that and make sure you don't leave the game or anything like that. We now know the cap to chaining, which is 1,000 of one Tanorian species at a time. And we now know that chaining odds and overall odds in general cannot go below 256. So all boosted odds will cap out at a shiny chance in 1 in 256. So a good thing is that, let's say if there is a community day and a shiny boost on at the same time, you can have a small chain, but still get to that 1 in 256. Now, I don't know how much of a chain you would exactly need to get down to that, but you will need a lot less of a chain than the maximum chain to actually reach those best odds. And you can fail a chain by blacking out, so make sure you have plenty of heals when you are eventually hunting. Some future updates for chaining are the ability to save it and the ability to have different chains for different things. Now, for overworld/incenses, the default amount of Tanorians that can spawn in an area is 15, but this can change through mechanics such as incenses, which can provide additional spawns, and as well as increasing the spawn rate by upwards of 3 times. Now, with this spawning here, it is a bit complicated to explain, but it seems like basically the game kind of just checks a bunch of different conditions, and then with those conditions there'll be a certain chance that a Tanorian spawns from it, and obviously the chance is improved with an incense. But the next part of this is where it gets interesting. A more unique incense is mentioned, and in this case it is the starter incense, which means you will be able to encounter starters basically everywhere in Tanorio, which is really cool. Now, onto despawning. A Tanorian will never despawn if it's shiny, so don't worry about that. Incense Tanorians will despawn 1.3 times faster than a normal Tanorian and 1.8 times faster once the incense ends. And I'm not too sure on this, but extras flag is no longer true. That's probably some condition in Roblox Studio. E.g. Tanorian will despawn 2 times faster once rain ends. By default, Tanorians despawn after 10 minutes when an encounter is triggered. So, that's it for basically everything about the hunting side, but here we have some things that are going to be explained before release, and they are RAPTURES, multiplayer mechanics, e.g. friend boosts, upgraded missions, and server spawning mechanics. Now, RAPTURES, I have a bit of info on this, and I think you are really gonna like it, especially considering it is part of the title of this video, if that wants to give you a little hint there. So, in the questions channel of the Discord server, Topia responded to a comment saying that PvPs would be needed for RAPTURES, dungeons, and some other things. So, I believe that RAPTURES will be a raid den or boss battle of some kind, because Topia specifically said PvPs, and normally in any kind of creature capture game, PvPs are very specific to being strong, having their stats invested, in UPs, TPs, whatever it is, and abilities and stuff, to make it the best it can be and a killing machine. And I'm also willing to bet that these RAPTURES are multiplayer, because multiplayer mechanics was another thing that was mentioned, and it would be really cool and just a massive W if we could do them together, and I'm willing to bet that is the case. So that is basically everything in this video. And I would say, apart from all the hunting features, RAPTURES are probably the main takeaway, and hopefully we get that in a devlog very soon. So yeah, I'm going to be ending it here. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it'd be greatly appreciated, and I will see you in another video. Bye!